scary skeletons.
Okay, cool.
And shivers down your spine.
Okay.
Wait, what's the name of chapter 2? Children are cool.
So, crap play up. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham.
Let's see him finish the other bag. I want to know if he's finished.
I don't know if I was supposed to start with the job there.
Not entirely.
Previously on back.
Nice and easy.
The revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're outside.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, is eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime
Okay, now
family?
I'm remembering what happened.
Your father
The water I
gave you a
just-
chance to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
I'm gonna put you
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the
Plot
Waynes
twist.
are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Plot twist.
No. The way I see it, the Jedi are evil.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Yeah, well, then you are lost.
I saw me what it was at, and it was Anakin talking like a millennial. He's like, "Hey, fam, no, skirt, skirt." They were no cap, and it's Obi-Wan going, "Anakin, what are you even saying?"
Have you seen the one where he says, only Sith deals in absolutes? Well, only is an absolute. Did I stutter? And then it's Obi-Wan with the Sith eyes.
Oh, this is the foreshadow, or the back
A.
shadow.
B, X, Y.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Oh, they even paid for a plaque.
Crime alley.
KLB might be blocking Spencer.
A little bit.
I thought I might find you.
Ah, perfect.
Who walks
The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Yeah. Yep, as soon as we try to play a game, every single adult wants to have a conversation with you.
Yep.
That's universal. X, Y, B, X, Y.
It'll help because the chat tells you in the exact order it is.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Don't forget that.
Alfred me as well.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wane. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
He was 6 weeks back.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
And you guys only seem to want to come down here when we were playing a story game we're trying to listen to!
Sorry, we didn't know.
Back to the story.
You start laying coke in preparation?
Baby. What's the deal? Why do you think I'm so good at games?
I can't let you in on these things.
Yeah, why do you think I'm so good at games?
I like we have 2 open bags of beef jerky. I love that.
Oh, because that one's almost empty.
Because one's
That's
empty.
true.
It's basically
As
empty.
one's
It's just like a
empty
few
and
crumbs.
Nimrod.
That's true.
I asked Max for
It's the
like
funniest thing he said all
a
day.
handful, and you just gave me the rest of the bag.
Hey,
My
shut
shit
the
was
door.
like, me?
Yes, you're the closest.
Oh, got it.
It's hard for me to get out. That's up. Run.
Well, whose fault is that? You wanted that chair.
Maybe that's wrong.
Was I supposed to know?
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
He wasn't even there.
He was.
He was? Okay, that's right.
Look at the side alley.
Riveting gameplay.
Oh.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Send him to jail. Or ask him why.
To jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
That's not my problem.
Graffiti. This is riveting gameplay.
Riveting gameplay.
Oh, there's actually
Pause.
something.
Pause. That's tight, puppy.
It's dark.
That's
Yes.
the point. We're playing Batman.
Oh yeah, how y'all feel about that? All the interruptions, yeah? All the interruptions, yeah? We had a dog down here too. I bet you don't have a dog down here too. You a dogless dog owner? How does that make you feel to be a dogless dog owner? That's not how it's supposed to work.
A dog
That's not how it's supposed to work. Hey, don't interrupt me.
Don't interrupt me.
This is art. This is art right
Your
here.
beautiful voice.
This is art right here. Now listen.
I'm trying to figure out where ABX was.
Now listen, Linda. I mean, that's part of it, is I'm just more time with the controller.
Wait, we got more ASMR.
But hey,
I let him
you like that?
What did you say? What did you do?
What happened?
I guess I'll find out in the recording.
The funniest part is I didn't know if you could hear what I
No.
said.
I'm wriggling the bag and David goes, yeah, do you like that?
Initially, I just meant like as what you were listening, and I was like, oh wait.
Are you gonna put that in a cage?
Oh my gosh, that was very funny. That was very funny.
Like we're all here just waiting.
Well, sometimes my genius frightens me. Or in that case, my stupidity.
Unintentional genius.
My unintentional genius, yes.
For a second, I thought you had a Top Gear reference. My genius. Sometimes it generates gravity.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that one.
That's a Jeremy Clarkson line.
Here we go.
Like, I'm just munching on beef jerky.
Just wanted to protect.
I did that on almost every Access Allies
He
we've
was
done.
invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
His mother looked like the same lady as the character model as the
Yep.
reporter lady.
The reporter and his mom are the same person. She just faked her death.
He's flirting with his mom 20 years later.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Okay, they are slightly different.
Yeah, they're pretty different.
Even as a kid, he wears suits.
He's rich. What do you expect?
Dude, I'd wear a freaking Adam Sandler t-shirt and baggy shorts.
Where exactly does
Yeah.
the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that,
I remember being home.
there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
No.
I just.
To move, he was to sit.
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Never personal.
It's business.
He told me you had
He says that.
You don't have to do this.
Right in the chest.
Snake. The snake.
Oh, in the eye.
There it is.
Of course, he finds out there's a booklet there, even though.
This is Wane. So now it looks like a mugging.
Oh, okay, the cops showed up. That's waiting.
They were gonna, he wasn't gonna kill him.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, is this the part where we torture him?
I hope so.
Ooh. And I think we have the option to kill him if we want to.
Oh.
No, because he's got he's got information. We can't
That's the exact line he uses when you kill him. Yeah, here we go. This is the interrogation.
GCPD.
28 stab wounds.
County.
This is where we do the 28 stab wounds.
Oh yes.
28 stab wounds. I think we have the one about the antagonist here.
I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Who's that guy?
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm always
That man's still walking?
This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Hart, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
Personal.
But I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. And I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh wait, no, the other one comes later.
I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice.
Of course Harvey's mad. We didn't even have an option to get it.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some
I
of
love
us
how much of
police
an impact she makes in the late
despite
game.
what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Remember who she is. She comes back later.
She should
Shut up. Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
We're lucky to have him.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I'd say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah.
I love how slow
No, he's out there watching
the
over the
sleep,
city.
but Wayne walks so fast.
All right, Falcone's inside.
I mean, everyone else is bigger than he is.
I know,
We'll
but
be out here.
28 stab wounds.
To who?
No, it was a joke. Because we're interrogating him. 28 stab wounds.
But it's a joke none of us get.
David does.
Oh.
David understands the joke.
Children of Arkham.
Bruce Wayne?
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me
We need
away.
to talk.
We need to talk, Falcone.
Thanks, buddy.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
How close?
More than friends. More like cousins.
We're cousins.
Until you hired Chill.
Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I
No,
thought
we're
you'd
not.
have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I get to it. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
How could we be so wrong?
We're playing a story game.
How could we be so wrong?
Jesus, pain, be nice.
Yeah.
Want him to talk.
Yeah.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness.
Either X or B.
Care about people.
I mean, you could always do
Mean
that.
old bastards like me.
Yeah, don't answer it all.
You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone.
And now we have Why is it always when we play a story game? We found, you sound just like Falcone.
Just getting into my acting time.
God does.
Now, tell me for a second. Endless void out there. What kind of name is Joe Chill? Seems kind of sus to me.
Some average Joe who's chill.
Some average Joe who's chill.
However, he's not very chill because he's a murdering scumbag.
Pretty terrible name. That was not epic. Not very epic of you.
Oh, who? Chill?
It wasn't very cash money of you.
Not very casual.
Now, when you understand how this works, you see money's usually a good thing. It's just saying that wasn't very cash money you use is an insult. It's the same way as if I just looked at somebody next to me and went, you know what? You're kind of an idiot.
Yes.
And as we go through the walk,
interrupted 5
we
times.
need to understand
since
that
we started.
even through the chaos, that's the way we like it.
KAHOS. Thanks, Falcone. Cool. Thanks for that. It sounds just
Now
like
remember.
an antagonist.
Now remember. They will remember that. Falcone will remember that.
Falcone will remember that.
Do you think he's related to Captain Falcon?
I definitely see Falco punch.
So he's gonna hit me with the Falco punch at the end of the game. That's how the game ends. He hits you with the Falcon punch.
Chapter over.
And it turns out to just
Batman
be
dies.
instead of it being an actual punch, he just hands you a little bowl of liquid. Falcon punch.
What an ending.
Oh no.
Falcon punch. Oh yeah. Oh.
Let me tell you a little story here. At the age of 6, I was born without a face.
Wait, at the age of 6 you were born?
Without a face, that's what I said, yes.
But you were born at the age of 6.
I was born at the age of 6 without a face, yes. There's a long pause in between.
Is relevant to the game.
So as we go through this, at the age of the age of 6, I was born without a face.
Full on 6-year-old, bro.
The way this goes, I was a small child. It's okay. It was a scientific major miracle, or whatever.
He was born in the 1950s.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So, as growing up, I never had very many friends. So, because they all tell me, like, oh, that was the guy that was born at the age of 6. That guy's a weirdo. We don't want that. He's a modern major scientific miracle. We don't want to talk to him. And without a face, mind that. So you see, I made it all the way through high school. But I want to highlight just one story here. Senior year, prom. I don't know why I'm talking in an accent now, but that's the way it is. I'm kind of just stalling for time right now.
That's what happened when you were born without a face at the age of 6.
Because as we go along, that's the way it goes. We're having fun. That's what we do.
Did you say?
I said we're having fun. Is there a ghost?
He's telling the story of how he was born without a face when he was 6.
Yeah, I was born at the age of 6 without a face. It's okay. I don't know why we're so hopped up on that idea.
Who are you talking to?
The microphone. A microphone.
I know who's on the other end of the microphone.
Nobody. That's what makes it funny.
Nobody?
I was born a baby.
A blank slate.
At the age of 6.
I was born a baby, a blank slate, thinking I was in control of my own destiny. And then I met my father. Kicking and screaming right there. That's a Will Ferrell line.
And they punished me severely.
So
I angered him. So he punished me severely.
And so, in high school, as I went to the prom, I realized I didn't have very many friends. But I did go in a group of friends. You know, we had a fun time. Whenever rented out a tuxedo, got the whole thing going along. And when it came time for the actual thing, we rented out the whole limo and everything. We're all dressed up, ready to go. And I still wasn't sure if I really wanted to go or not. But at the end, you only have one problem in your life. Let's go. Let's do it. So I ended up going with my group of friends. You know, we're at the prom. Everybody's all spiffed up, dressed up, having a grand old time. And I realized, you know what? This was fun. I should have gone. I'm glad I'm here. And so we danced for a while, and you know, as you normally do at a dance, you dance. After a while, I started to get a little tired, so I decided I wanted to go get myself a drink. So I went over to the punch line and realized that there was no line for punch, which means there was no punch line.
What was that joke? We should do a podcast. We should make it distractible.
At least there were all
Until
those you
the
call
actual
friends. Your parents learned that.
What a time to come back!
Oh! The bastard had to die.
Guess we paused at the right time.
Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Jeez. Guess we paused at just the perfect time.
Oh, you don't cry.